Who is here? Hello, hello, hello. Come in here. 1,000 people. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Hello everyone. We are talking Australia visa, New Zealand visa. Which one you are going for? Australia visa, New Zealand visa. Come in here. Come in with your questions. Come in here. Hello, how are you? How are you? Welcome in. How are you? How are you? How is everyone? Happy Friday. I am live. Sinikiwe, how are you? Sinikiwe, how are you? Hope you're doing good. All right, so we are talking Australia visa, New Zealand visa, moving abroad. Oh, love you too. I love you too. Sinikiwe. Sinikiwe, how are you? I love you too. Love you. And I pray it all works out very well for you. Welcome to my live section today. Happy Friday, happy weekend coming. Please like my video as you come in. Thank you for liking. It means giving. Sinikiwe means giving. Sinikiwe, you know I lived in South Africa for years, so many years. Eastern Cape. Yeah, for so many years. Yeah, before moving to Australia. I am telling you. So when I say I know South Africa, I do. Do you want to come on live? Sinikiwe, do you have a question? Tell me, why do you want to come on live? Can I request someone? Yes, I can. Sinikiwe, tell me why you want to join me on live. Let me know whether I will invite you. Why don't I want to write CVs? You know what? The request for CVs has been overwhelming. You know, sometimes I feel like when I show people how to do it, they can do things themselves and they don't have to pay me to do things for them, you see. So that's why I've talked about the visa CVs and how to do Australia standard CVs, and I've used example with ChatGPT to do it for some people, to show people. But I think I'm going to add it to my seller items as well, so that some people, anybody that said, okay, after watching everything and you cannot do it, you can pay for that service. However, I try to talk about it. So when it comes to, okay, yes, please share this live. Sinikiwe, please share this live. You know, Sinikiwe, you were following me from my previous channel. You were following me from my previous channel, I am very sure. So I'm trying to grow this channel. Please share this channel. Share it to all your groups, like your WhatsApp groups, your Facebook. Share it, share it. Please share my YouTube channel. Share this live section. You can share it and share it on your page, anywhere you are. I will see your shares. Thank you. All right. Australia CV standard, New Zealand CV standard. How do we start talking about this? Please, can you like my video as you come? I take God beg you. It is 10:39 p.m. 10:39 p.m. in Western Australia, my own state. I should be sleeping. It's Friday night, but I'm here with you. So the least you can do for me is to like my video, okay? I beg you. I tell God, beg you, like my video. Okay, Sneaky Way, thank you for engaging. Thank you so much. Yes, I know you were following me from my previous. I know the name sounds so familiar. I know it. Thank you for coming on board here. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you for coming on board. So this is where I'll be active. I'll be active on this channel going forward. So thank you coming back on board. Now let's talk about that CV thing. Is there anybody here that is still struggling to, you think that CV is your major problem? Okay. CV, personal statement, or you can call it professional statement. First thing you want to do when you want to write professional statement or personal statement, whatever you call it, it is the first paragraph of your CV. What you do is, let's assume you're a caregiver, you've written your qualification and experience down and everything. Copy it to ChatGPT that said, I'm writing a CV. Please write me a personal statement or a professional statement for my CV. I'm writing this CV for a caregiver job in Australia. Mention the country, in Canada, in UK. Remember I said you do not use one CV. Even though you are talking about caregiver, please don't use one CV to go for all the countries. Don't use one CV to apply for job you see online, because this employer A, what they want is different from what employer B wants. So it's always good to have Microsoft copy of your CV. Even if someone is doing your CV, if I do CV for people, I give them the Microsoft copy, and also I give them their PDF. In the sense that when you have a Microsoft copy, when you want to add something or you change something, let's assume that you saw a company advertising a job, and there are things they mentioned that the person they are looking for must have, and that thing is not already in your CV. And you know this is a skill you have. It's just that it didn't occur to you that you need to put it. So you still need to go and edit your CV. That's why I give people Microsoft copy. And the only thing you do is that when you add those information, you do save as and save it as PDF. So when someone do a CV for you, ask them to also give you Microsoft copy, Word document. Does it make sense? So you can edit. All right. How are you? Sheba, why are you still struggling? What do you want to, which occupation do you want to write CV? Olumide, how are you? Habila, how are you? Sheba, why are you still having, which occupation is that you are still struggling with the CV? Let's use it as an example of how your CV should look like. Okay, so the same thing is applicable to New Zealand. Okay, so New Zealand has, so the good part of DW, how are you? The good part of New Zealand is that New Zealand job seeker website, even if you go to Google and search it, if you don't find it, you can come back here and comment you can't find it. New Zealand job seeker website has a menu where they help you with the CV, to show you how your CV and restructure your CV. So this is part of their job readiness program. Does it make sense? However, if you still want someone to do for you, if you think you can't do it, but CV is CV, you know, these things are something easy. Okay, so Sheba, tell me why you're still struggling. Which occupation is that? Issues on Mama V TV. How are you? How are you? Thank you guys. I think I'm seeing my old followers from my other channel. I'm seeing a lot of you guys here. Thank you for coming on board. Thank you. Sheba, caregiver, do you have qualification? Do you have experience? Go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what are the experience to write you a CV of a caregiver. Mention what you have and how many years of experience you have. Or for example, caregiver for Australia. Include personal statement or professional statement. In short, even if without telling ChatGPT, say write standard Australia, it will give you a perfect one. Then you edit it to suit yourself. Okay. However, if you want to pay me to do your job, come and pay me $20. I will give it to you. That one is the cheap self. Okay. All right, guys, can you drop your questions so we can take them as we go? Drop your question, okay? Before I sleep off here, because it's to 11 p.m. Bring your question and keep me active so we can crush this. Crush them as you go. All right. Australia caregiver visa is not like New Zealand. I beg you guys. You see what happened now? The COS, or whatever they call it, confirmation of COS, confirmation of sponsorship. Yes, certificate of sponsorship, COS. All right, certificate of sponsorship. You guys know all the scam that is involved in it. Now, that's UK is saying that going forward they may not be employing overseas trained caregivers. All those scammers now are shifting to Australia. Okay. Someone has come to me. An agent is promising this person a caregiver visa in Australia. Just immediately the UK announced this thing that they are not doing. Now they're shifting to Australia to scam people. So, and I say to the person, okay, how much are they charging? This amount, okay. How long will it come out? The man said, give me 4 weeks. I laughed. He said, give me 4 weeks. He didn't even tell this person about skill assessment. So there is skill assessment involved. Please like my video as you come. There is a skill assessment involved, which is 595 Australian dollars. So if you want to go for this, you go do skill assessment, okay, with either Community Work Australia or Australian Nursing and Midwifery Accreditation Council. The instruction is clear, black and white. That is one of the easiest skill assessments you can do for Australia visa. Now, that is not only where the challenge is. The challenge is you finding a job. So the agent that is charging you 4 weeks to give you Australia caregiver visa, you already know is a scam. Because even the skill assessment will take you how many weeks to finish for you to even go through. Then, before you start looking for a job, nobody sells Australia visa sponsorship. Nobody. In Australia, is a criminal offense. Let me tell you. A friend of mine that is a Nigerian that is working in home office in the UK, I made a post on Facebook. She responded to people and said, because visa scam is not a criminal offense. It's not what do you call it, criminal offense in UK. It is a civic something. Does it make sense? That is why you will see that in Nigeria has scammed people 300,000 pounds, 500,000 pounds, and they are still living freely in the UK. Now, it cannot happen in Australia because it is a criminal offense. If you do it, they will strip you of everything, no matter who you are, even if you are a white or black or yellow. Okay? You will even lose your city. Like, if you're a migrant, you will lose your citizenship. If you are a normal person, you will lose your job. It is a crime. A crime against the state. Does it make sense? The state will find you. Okay. Just today alone, DW, thank you. So today alone on the radio, they announced that they shut down how many number of fake online on social media that are scamming people for job. They make sure they close all their social media accounts and they catch them. So that's to tell you how much Australia is busy. So when I tell people the person that scam you does not live in Australia, everybody I have told that thing, because when they want to scam you, they say they have office in Australia, they live in Australia, they are visiting the country and do this. I tell people the person that scammed you is not in Australia. So some people will say, no, they live in Australia, they give us our address. After everything, they've come back to tell me, yes, ma'am, you are right. Because I know there is nobody living in Australia that will use because of that money and lose the precious gold they have, because it is a criminal offense. Unless your village people are following you. Does it make sense? Unless your village people are following you, that's the only way you will live in this country, and you prefer to take those kind of money just because. Okay? So that's why most of the time when I do my video, I do it as do it yourself video. There is nothing cumbersome about it. It's just you getting pen and pen ready and say, this is step 1. This is step 2. This is step 3. When you finish, you find out before you start step 1, you just know that step 2, for example, let's say that caregiver visa is what you are targeting. Let's take it for example. Okay? Sheba, I hope you are listening. Sheba, I have said to you how to go structure your CV in the ChatGPT. If you think you can't do it, you want me to do it, you pay me $20, then I go do it for you. However, you can do it. Now, let's assume that Sheba, let's use you as case study, that you want to go for Australia caregiver visa. Step 1, requirements. So this thing of where is the link doesn't make sense. What makes sense is first the requirement. Link for what? What are you doing with link? Link to apply. Link to apply. Apply for what? You don't even know you are qualified. You say, where is the link to apply? Okay. First of all, what is the requirement? The requirement is that you must have one of these two. Either you have a caregiver certificate. In that caregiver certificate, Allison, someone that reminds me, the Allison certificate is not accepted in Australia because it doesn't meet the requirement. The requirement is that you must have at least 120 practical components. Allison is done online. It doesn't comprise of any practical components. So Australia, you cannot use Allison to do skill assessment for caregiver in Australia. So if you have Allison, you're not using it. Then you use your experience. They say you must have at least 12 months experience. Does it make sense? 12 months experience at least. Okay. So many people I have helped, I posted it on my Facebook. I said, instead of going for certificates, which I know that most of you don't have a certificate up to standard, what you do is that use job experience. What you have to provide for your job experience is that you must make sure you are using a company that is existing. Probably a company that has a website. Does it make sense? Because a company that has a company email, for example, at bac.com, for example, email address. So you don't send it from a personal email address. If it's the secretary of the company or the manager or the HR or something, their email must be company email at company.com. Does it make sense? Good. Do you know why? They need to know that everything you are doing is real. Okay? They need to know that everything you are doing is real because they send email. I have seen email they sent. I have seen a couple of people show me email they sent. Okay, so they send email to confirm. Yes. So when you put people there, you put real people that can respond. Okay? Real people that know what you are doing. Because they will send email to those contacts, a contact person of the company where you claim you have at least 12 months experience. Okay. And why it's good to use experience, to add experience in your CV, is that when you are looking for a job, it is experience that will sell you, not a certificate. People don't employ you for caregiver because you have the UK thing has passed. Uche's Fashion, how are you? Okay, which I'm coming about going through school, but I have passed the age of, which I'll come to you. Let me finish up with this this example of what you do. Okay, so step 1 is requirement. Let's assume that Sheba has the certificate that has 120 components. Can you be liking my video? I beg you. I should be sleeping jejely now, but I am here. Even my watch has decided not to show light because it's a sleeping time. You see my watch, it doesn't show brightness again because according to this watch I should be sleeping. That's why it has refused to shine. You see that it's now dimmed for night, but I'm here. So the only thing you can do for me is at least like my video, because I should have been sleeping. But I said, okay, let me come up and be answering this question before it's too much. All right, then step 2, Sheba, let's assume now you have one of these. Step 2, you go do your skill assessment. Voila, you get a positive skill assessment. Step 3, you go online, seek Australia, Indeed Australia. You start shooting for job. You start applying for job. Hey, you cannot apply for one job and you get it. What kind of miracle is that? You are not the only person looking for that job. So you need to be out. You see? So step 1, step 2, step 3. Once you get that job, your problem is solved. Your employer will take over everything. You see? Problem all solved. Gone. You see why I said I do my video for do it yourself. Thank you for liking my videos. Thank you guys. Do it yourself. Pen and paper, step by step, step 1, step 2, step 3. But before you go to start taking action for the step, make sure that all the step from 1 to the end of the step is something doable by you. Something you can do, something you have requirements to do, something you have access, information, resources to do. Okay? All right. Somebody asked me a question. It's a long question. Okay, I'll read that question. Uche asked, please, what prospects does a building engineer have towards relocating to Australia? I already thought about going through school, but I have passed the age benchmark that qualifies one for post-study work visa. Okay. Building engineer is a skill worker. His occupation is a skill level 1. Okay, which requires at least a degree. Okay. Do you have a degree on building engineer? Okay. If you have a diploma in HND or OND, that doesn't qualify you as an engineer. So you will be, I think, a draft person. I don't know whether there is a building. I know there is electrical draft person, mechanical draft, all those draft person and stuff. Okay. So tell me your qualification. Like, you do have a diploma or a degree or what? Okay. All right. Yes. Building engineer is a construction occupation. Building engineer is in the skill occupation list, is under construction worker. So many states, especially Western Australia, has it in their skill in demand, like, how do I put it? Priority list. Yes, they have them in the priority list. So if you want to come in Australia as a building engineer, you need to do skill assessment. You are coming for visa 491. I always tell people to please start with the visa 491. I know a lot of people want to grab their permanent resident immediately. But I want you to know that I came to Australia a permanent resident, and I made comprehensive video about it to tell people in my previous channel, which I'm also going to make again. What I say, I preach, I do. I'm part of it. I'm part of the business. Like, I'm part of everything I tell you. I don't tell you something that is not doable. Okay. But another thing I want to warn is that the same process you use for permanent resident offshore, like visa 190, which is a permanent resident, and 189, which is a permanent resident, the same process is the same process you will go to for 491, which is a temporary resident visa 5 years. So one thing is that more states and territory will award 491 easier for someone outside currently. Okay, so that permanent resident doesn't tie you down. Sorry, that temporary resident of 491 doesn't tie you down to any employer. That's what people don't know. You can do any job when you come. Does it make sense? 5 years visa and your permanent resident is like 99% guarantee. Once you meet the requirements of working and making certain amount of money, which anybody can make, after 3 years you apply for permanent resident. The good thing is that even though 45 years is a migration age for Australia, there are visas that are exempted. The visa you will get after 491 in Australia is called visa 191. Go and check. It does not have age requirement. So even if you turn 45 while you are still on visa 491, you will still qualify to go for your permanent residence because the next visa doesn't have age limit. These are the things people don't know. But some people will say, hey, because I'm already 40, I want to go straight to permanent residence. And they wait for that permanent residence for eternity. Okay, so apply for 2 of them. The same skill assessment that you used to apply for them. You're not doing a different skill assessment. And for expression of interest, you are not paying any money. So most people that have applied for the 2 or the 3 at the same time, the first one they call them for, they go and apply. I remember Somebody apply for 190 and they call the person 190 and 491, and he got invitation for 491. He asked the question in the a group. People will answer it. I'm one of those that said a bird at hand is worth million in the bush. Go and apply for the 491 they have requested you to apply, because you can be waiting for 190. What if it doesn't come? That thing can make you self by yourself, because you will like, how am I even looking? I'm looking at my Australia visa like this, and out of my greed I rejected it because I wanted permanent resident. So you need to move with that. So Uche, if you have a degree, go through that process of 491. I don't know how old you say you are. You haven't told me, but 491 and 190, you can do them together. If you have a lot of work experience and you can get 888 in your English, then I would say go for fun. Also apply for 190. Sorry, 189 permanent resident, 190 permanent resident, and 491 temporary resident. You can go, they can go concurrently. Does it make sense? Until the one they nominate you to apply, you take that one on. Okay. Thank you, Sinikiwe. Thank you. I hope you guys are sharing my. Please share my live video. Sleep, they catch me safe. I just they hear they control myself. I sleep, they come and they control my eyes. It's 11 p.m. now. All right. Okay. Let's take like the video. Thank you, thank you. Keep liking, keep liking. I just subscribed. Oh, thank you. Vengeance. Vengeance? I should be scared of you. Why is your name Vengeance? You don't forgive people. Like this. That name scared me, eh? Okay, Sheba, how can you talk to me privately? Talk now, Sheba. Write your question here, or you come for consultation. My consultation link is in my normal videos. Any normal video I post here, my consultation link is there. Scroll down on the information section of description section of the video, you will see it. If you need it here, I will still drop it here for you, but you can talk to me here. You don't have to come for consultation, but if it's private you want, the other way is by consultation. Hi Lawal. Hi, I have a degree in building engineering. Good, go for 491 and 190 concurrently. Whichever one they call you first, you go for it. Okay, Uche is asking me, please, do you know the exact amount for skill assessment? Yes, your skill assessment will be around 1,000, between 1,100 Australian dollars, because it's a level 1 skill. That is a degree skill, degree and up. A degree is the lower requirement, the minimum requirement. So the skill assessments will be in the 1,100 and 1,050 something. That's where it will be. Okay, 1,100. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you are 39. You still have years. Yeah, you can do 491 and 190 at the same time. And it goes. Okay. All right. So, do we still have questions? Ask me a question. Okay. New Zealand. Let's talk about New Zealand. New Zealand has a visitor visa. Australia has a visitor visa. But I want to beg you, don't just go online and apply for visitor visa without having enough documentations to support your claim of whatever you are coming to any of this country to do. Okay, so if you are coming to Australia, you say you are coming for tourism, you want to come for vacation, have enough proof. Okay, if you are going to New Zealand and you say you're coming for vacation or visiting or whatever, have enough proof. Don't just go apply. Don't just go and apply. Why you cannot be applying for visitor visa, any visitor visa you see now, is that any visa rejection you get is a dent in your passport. Time has gone when people tell you it doesn't matter. It does matter. Unless you are going for a permanent resident or anything that is not a temporary resident anymore. As long as you're going for a temporary resident visa, it is assumed that you should go and come back. That is what the visa officer will be looking at. Those factors that shows that you are coming and you are going back home. Now, when you have gotten a visa refusal, they will like, okay, there is a desperation there. You got one, you got two. Remember, you're going for visit. It's a visitor visa they've been denying you, and you keep going. There is a desperation there. It's also a sign to tell them that you are coming to stay. So when you have been refused a visitor visa, it is hard now to get one. So why am I saying this? Be careful where you submit your passport. Be careful when you jump online to start applying for any visa. Make sure you have all the required documents. At least do your best. Okay? So many people ask about Australia visitor visa. Can I convert? Can I work with it? Can I do this? Can I do that? Okay. In my previous channel, I've made a video, and I think I owe this channel another video on visitor visa, which I'm going to make, because this is really now my real channel. This is my channel. Okay. So Australia visitor visa doesn't have a venue for conversion. But Australia has another visitor visa that they call working holiday visa. I have seen agents in Nigeria telling someone, I will give you Australia visa that will help you work. I said to the person, can you ask the agent the code for this visa, visitor visa is going to give you? I know it's not visa 600, but I don't want to say much. Because it has shown this one proof. Show them online. You know you can work with this. Look at it. They say you can do this type of job. That visa is called working holiday visa. You know what that means? You work as a holiday in Australia. Now the question is, who can get this visa? Who is this visa meant for? Africa is not there. Asian safe. Now only few Asian countries they the list. Now only few they the list. Okay. Now when an agent that is staying in Africa is promising an Africa, it will not give it to you. It's a scam, because there is no miracle that will make you to get that visa. So that's why I tell you, once they promise you visa, thank you for liking my video, thank you so much. Ask them the code. Go to Google, type it. If you cannot find it in my channel, or you come and ask me under my comment section. Someone said to me that he tried to talk to me, but I said, you didn't try. I am everywhere. You can come under my video, make a comment, keep making it until I find it. If you really want to, keep commenting. This person was following me on Facebook. He said he sent me DM. I say, wow. You see me post every day, you will not comment. You will not say, please, ma'am, can you please check your DM? This is very important to me. But because you are desperate, you go pay. Pay that 6.5 million for nothing. That one is about the New Zealand one. I will come to it, because many people are falling victim to that. So what I'm telling you is that Australia visitor visa does not allow you to work, and there is no conversion. However, I have to, because when I say something, it's not like conclusive. There is a clause there that said that way there can be a waiver on extreme circumstances where there is a proof that you are returning to your home country or wherever you are coming from could lead to maybe something bad happening to you or your safety or something. You guys already know that this will require a lawyer and stuff for proving. Okay. Now, there are people, I think make I speak broken with this one. It get some people wey fit go do aduro with that one as they enter. That one a different case. So okay, so some people can go look for asylums, whatever that happens with them along the line when they are here. But before you engage in that services, you're supposed to have enough money now to run it. Is it not? So you need to plan. So that's about Australia visitor visa. So it's not like when you come here, you can easily convert it. No, you come here, you struggle it out. It is a struggle. I like to tell people the truth. Okay? So now that reminds me, an agent is promising someone asylum seeker visa, that the one you can get from when you are already in Australia, and is promising it to someone in Nigeria. I said, okay. That, I said, which code? He said the code. I said, that visa is telling you is asylum visa for asylum seekers that are in Australia that came to Australia with flight, like through airport. Because they have the one through airport, they have the one through sea for this neighboring one. They don't even bring them inside Australia. They keep them in those islands. Okay, for the one that entered inside Australia with visa, like probably with visitor visa or temporary visa or whatever, there is a different asylum seeker they can apply if they want to go through that part. Now, someone in Nigeria is a promising. Then the question I'm asking this person is, so which visa will you use to come in to apply for this? Or you're going to chop winch, the winch will carry you, fly you in before you apply for this visa. So automatically already know that this agent is a scam. That you can wait for that visa for 120 years, it will not come out because he didn't do any application. Okay. Now let's go to New Zealand. Thank you, Sinikiwe. I'm just trying. Let's go to New Zealand. Okay. A few months ago, I think in January, New Zealand launched a nomad visa. People on Facebook were saying, oh, now you can work with New Zealand visa. Remember, I've already made a video to say there is a New Zealand visa you can convert to seasonal work employment visa. Seasonal work employment visa. Then during January period, they announced this visa, nomad visa, in the sense that if you are maybe a content creator, someone that works off, like you work off site, you can come to holiday in New Zealand and continue with your work as long as you don't get job from New Zealand, that New Zealand company is not employing you. So you guys already know that this visa they are talking about is for people that are already leveled up. You know, those people, content creators, big one, YouTubers that travel around. So they can extend your stay for a longer period so you can continue your job as long as you are not employed by New Zealand employer. They are good with your money because you'll be paying them tax and spending their money in them, renting hotel, buying food, so they are boosting their economy. You see that? Now, typical New Zealand visitor visa, you can, I don't call it conversion, because when you talk about conversion, it's like there is a pathway. You just go and submit your visitor visa and say, now I want to convert it to work visa, change it to work visa. No, it's not conversion. What it is that while you are on a New Zealand visitor visa, you can look for seasonal job. Okay, there are employers for seasonal job. You look for seasonal job employers. Only them can give you a job that can make you move from New Zealand visitor visa to a work visa. That work visa is called seasonal work employment visa, or seasonal employer, whatever. What is it called seasonal? Seasonal, like, agriculture. There is maybe natural disaster. They need people there to work in that agriculture. I know is seasonal. You know, all these jobs that are seasonal. That is where you can get a job for you to move from visitor visa to work visa. And that work visa is for 6 months. You cannot renew it. But however, you can get another visa. It doesn't mean that you must go home. you can get another visa, but not that seasonal work visa. You can't renew that one. But while on it, you 6 months, you'll be looking at what else to do. Can you get another job in a different, does it make different setting that is not seasonal? Can you go back and do certificate program or a diploma program that is in the green list that can give you a permanent resident visa or temporary resident visa? These are the things you need to. That's why I don't tell people there is a conversion, because when you tell people there's a conversion and they happen to get a visa, they go there, they relax and feel like, okay, I will just carry my passport. I will go and submit it to the authority. They will just change it over. No. It is a challenge that facing you. It is a struggle. You need to struggle out and solve the problem for yourself. You see that? Okay. Please like my video as you come. Sinikiwe. Thank you very much. Oh, Sheba. That is good. Sheba, if you have a care certificate and you did it in Abuja, I'm assuming that you have 120 practical components. Because most of people I know that, I think I know this company in Abuja that is sorting you guys' problem and giving these certificates. The one I have seen, Sheba, if you are from them, they always give that 120 component hours. So I'm assuming you have it in your certificate. But do you have job experience? Because job experience, even though you can get your skill assessment with certificate, but the employer is looking for experience. Does it make sense? They're also looking for experience, okay? You're welcome. Jemilat Milat, how are you? How are you? Sinikiwe. I did throw a salute for keeping everything real. I see you in the comment section. Thank you very much. Guys, can you always share my video? Please share my video to your WhatsApp group. Share this live to your WhatsApp group, to your friends, to your family, to anybody. You are saving a soul also. Let me tell you, one thing you don't know is that someone closer to you is about to pay a scammer, just as we are talking. But they won't tell you because they want to surprise you. So you can send them a video that will enlighten them and will make them think twice. Some people don't want to tell people when they're about to pay these scammers because they think the miracle will happen. And by the time they come back and tell you they've gotten this visa, they have this mind, they have this illusion, this illusion that this thing comes, I will just tell this person. But watching a video as well can give them enough information to make a right decision. Please share my video. Please, I beg you. Okay? All right. Okay, I'm still reading. Okay, you have a certificate in healthcare and currently doing your IT in one healthcare center close to my house. Please, how are you going to issue it to me? About skill assessment. Share about skill assessment for caregiver. Can you watch the video I shared? I shared a video last few days on how to get Australia caregiver visa. It is second to the first video in on this current page now. That video I explained how to do skill assessment and I shared link too in that video. Share about that video will guide you. The amounts for skill assessment for caregiver is 595 Australian dollars. That should be around 600 and probably 620,000. No be my not big money. Miracle. Official miracle. How much they don't scam you before? How much they don't scam you before? You'll be thinking, a lot of people have been scammed up to 50 million naira. I'm telling you. There are people that here, anywhere they say this person is doing visa, they will pay you. That visa won't come out. And this one will come, their friend will come and tell them, this one is in visa. And I say to people, when your friend recommend these people for you, they will tell you they know them. But when they scam you, you find out they don't know them. I don't know why it's like that. Okay. So the best way to ask question here is that you mention your qualification and experience. You can say your age. If you don't want to be specific, you can say your age bracket. Okay. Ask your question for particular questions so I can answer it. So you tell me to say more about skilled visa. Skilled visa require you to do skill assessment. If you want job sponsorship visa 482, all you need to do is to be looking for a job. I shared a video about a meat processor. That meat processor is from Nigeria. In short, is a Yoruba girl. Because I haven't released this information before. From Nigeria. Yes. Okay. She got a job. That job, I followed her up. If you watch that video, you will see. I didn't find that job for her. That's the mistake people are making. Some people were sending me email, following me, bombarding me to find them job, how I found the meat process. I didn't. The only thing I did was, anytime she asked a question, whenever I see it, I responded. And the only thing that attracted me to the girl is that when she sent me a message, she uploaded all the information. She already had interview. She uploaded all the information they sent her. A very open person. You know, some of you, you'll be asking me something. If I ask you, who is your agent? I don't know whether the agent use juju. You know how they use juju to tie somebody's brain. Some of you will be coming to inquire something from me and telling me you have agent. Agent is telling me this, that. And when I say, who is your agent? The person will block. Boom. Some of them will say, oh, I will go ask my agent to see if it's comfortable for me to tell you who is my agent. I say, I beg. Your agent know they pay me. You know they pay my salary. I'm still 5 to, how do they say, 5 to 9 or 9 to 5. I'm still doing my JJ 5 to 9 to Australia government, Department of Health. I'm still a nurse, clinical nurse specialist. It doesn't take my salary, even $1 out of my clinical nurse specialist salary. Is a level here, up. Nursing level in Australia that is up here. Okay. So why do I ask you who's your agent? First of all, I just want to know if he's a scammer. But I don't even need to know the name to tell you that it's a scammer or is real. From the question I ask you, and if you don't know the answer, and I ask you to go ask your agent, by the time you bring, even before you bring the question, I already know whether it's genuine or a scammer. But that thing, some of you look me, not in the eyes, look me, type something or ask you a question and say, who is your agent? You start defending your agent and say, oh, my agent doesn't like me to give out one. I'll go ask my agent before I tell you if it's okay for me to tell. This lady uploaded everything she got from employee. Remember, I'm in Australia. She didn't even care, because some of you would think that when you tell me things, maybe I'll go block you. I'm doing anything with your information. It doesn't give me anything. Okay? She uploaded everything, and I was able to advise her rightly because I have all the information I need to give her the right advice. Even when she was struggling because the employer said they can't sponsor her family, the husband and 2 children, I gave her information. I advised her. I said, look go back. Go tell them what you need. Don't tell them. Because I know Australia is family oriented. This is a country I've lived for 10 years. I know a good employer, what they can do for you if they really need you. And she answered that. She went and requested. And the way I told her and everything went well. I didn't find a job for her. So today, every day, I'm receiving, this is not only her. People always think I can get you a job. I can't get myself involved in that. I don't want to scam you. Is there any part of the English that is not clear that I say that Jen Kennis don't want to scam you? Because I know I can't get you a job, but I can take your money and promise you a job or tell you I can look with no guarantee. It's not a crime because I did not guarantee you. Does it make sense? But I don't want to do it. I don't want to give you false hope and chop your money. Your money does nothing to me. It's not going to make me become a big Cubana. That's money of yours. Okay. So the thing is this. The information is out there for you to use it. And when you finally find this agent you want to use, the information is there for you to weigh the agent and see, is this agent real? Because if you know a visa process, like I was asking someone the other day, the visa process the person gave me, the agent gave, was the same real process for the visa the agent is going to apply for. But there are some agents that don't even know the process of the visa they promise you. You see that? So those kind of questions will make me to be clear. I was like, okay, these people, they sound genuine and they are doing their things step by step. And they told the person, this application, you will pay it. Any agent that is doing Australia visa for you and is not telling you that this visa application, you will pay for it, pay me my workmanship, do this one. The person that is charging you 3 million naira, do you know Australia work visa, how much it is? So how much is the agent money? You should be running. So any agent that is not telling you, you pay me my workmanship, my service fee, and visa application you pay, skill assessment you pay, you run. Does it make sense? Good, I hope it makes sense for you. All right. Habila, how are you? NK and Sheba, please don't come and fall in love. NK and Sheba. Is NK a female or male? I know Sheba looks like a man. NK Pico, don't go fall in love with Sheba. Sheba said he did certificates in Abuja. Don't go, and when Sheba gives you phone number, and I don't know what you guys are talking here, but please, let everything be clear. Sheba, if you want to provide, NK, careful with the caregiver company. Make sure you make your inquiry very well. Don't say that you were on live in Jen Kenny's live on YouTube and someone said he got a certificate in Abuja and I followed the person, I paid, and they scammed me. I am not involved. Does it make sense? Take your decision on your own. Don't get me involved. I only meet you and Sheba here. So if you are taking Sheba's contacts or you guys are exchanging, careful, make your inquiry, okay? I have a BSc in human physiology and master's degree in public health. In the public health. Which year of experience, which is the best? You didn't even tell me your years of experience. With years of experience in what? Is it in public health or human physiology? Kelly, this question is for you. Kelly, I have a BSc in human physiology and master's degree in public health. Which years of experience, which is the best route for me? Best route for you. You told me you have years of experience, but you didn't tell me where, because you've mentioned you got 2 different qualifications and they are not the same. Human physiology and public health are totally 2 different things. So where do you have this experience? You don't want to tell me, but you're asking me a question. I will wait for it. You need to be quick. One more question, please. Uche, fire. Uche, what? Uche, how are you? Okay, I'll answer your question. One more question, please. For the visa 491 and 189 visa, what is the minimum I should aim for? Okay. Add 190 day to Uche before you go for 489. Add visa 190 day. I beg, they like my video. A lot of people are coming here, coming. Please like my video. I'm going to restrict my question to people that have stayed in my video for so many minutes. If you guys make me angry, they like my video, they share my video. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now I need to tell you something, Uche. The required IELTS or PTE or whatever level for Australia visa is 6 general. 6 general, but wait. It will not give you points if you go for 6 general. That is the basic. If you have it, you can apply. But you need to have at least 65 points. Have you tested your points? Have you tested your points? How much point do you have? You have your points in qualification experience or something. If you guys have not tested your points or anything, I'm going to make a short video and show people how to test their points with a link. Probably I'll post it tomorrow. It will just be a short video. You must have at least 65 points. In that 65 points, you get points from qualification, experience, age, your English. If you have only English 666 in all band, you will not get any point. But if you have 77 in all band, you get 10 points. I think if you have 88, you get 20 points. Uche, do you see where there? Okay. And for your building engineering, when you do your skill assessment, if they want English, then it means you must write academic. They will tell you the band they want. It will be in their website on the skill assessment guide. Okay. Have you seen my video on how to do skill assessment? I think I'm due for another video for this because I don't want to bring the other one over. I'm going to do another one, simplify it on how to do this one. Okay. So I hope I've answered your question about okay. So it's about getting point, because you need that point to go to at least 65. Then if you're going for visa 189, 65 is not enough because you are competing with people that are getting 90 points, 89, 85, 90. You see that? It means that your English needs to touch up probably 8, 7 in all bands. Your qualification has to be years of qualification, like more than 5 years, so that it will add to your point to go high. Okay. Okay, NK, I salute you, don't mind me. NK said I am female and I am married though. Good. Because this Sheba, oh, Sheba is also married. Glory be to God. Oh, Sheba is a woman. Okay. Sheba is a woman. Sheba. South African name is Sinikiwe. Sinikiwe, there is Sheba in South Africa as a name as well, but that's a male name. Sheba was mistaking you. I thought maybe you are from Southern Africa because they answer Sheba as a male name. Enke, you are safe. Sheba is female. Enke is female. Okay, you guys can exchange contacts. Sign. But please, any contacts, any visa, whatever you want to do, please verify very well, okay? Verify with the company. Australia caregiver visa, for you to pass skill assessment, I have to repeat it again. Your qualification certificates, caregiver certificates, must have at least 120 components of practical hour, or you have 12 months work experience as a caregiver. So NK, when you are approaching the company, know how they write their statement of results, know how they write their transcripts, where they mention all the courses, all the topics they have taught you, units they have taught you, and also make sure they have a logbook. NK, are you listening? Make sure they have a logbook for their practical section where they sign it with dates and everything. Okay? All right. I'm still checking question. Yes, NK, I'm in Australia. I'm an Australian citizen, a Nigerian Australian. I've been in this country for 10 years. I don't try you. I don't try be that. Oh, sometimes I see people making all this video online. Do this. I say, waiting you they talk, sef. Waiting you know you they talk. Waiting you they talk. You just they make content. They para. Tato, Tato say, Tato, how are you? Let me see. What did you say? Miracle. Miracle TV. Thanks for the list. Please, most of the companies from Africa, please, is there any other route? Miracle. Miracle, have you even done skill assessment? Other route for Miracle asked me, other route for what? Because if you have a skilled work, if you're a skilled worker, you have so many routes. If you're a skilled worker, you have this route where you are not supposed to even look for a job. That's visa 491. You don't have to look for a job for anything. Visa 189, you no look for job. You just do the process, skill assessment, and you submit your expression of interest, like Canada Express entry. When they pick you, that's when you pay for visa. So if you're a skilled worker and your occupation is in demand in Australia, you have so many routes. But when you are a caregiver, you have only one route. Only one. Let nobody deceive you. And that one is called Visa 482. And it has a process. You do your skill assessment with either Australia Community Work Association, if you're like a community worker, disability worker, aged care worker, or you do with Australian Nursing Accreditation Council, Australian Nursing and Midwifery Accreditation Council, AMAC, if you are a nursing assistant. Skill assessment, 595 Australian dollars. After that, you go look for a job. That's the good process. And that is the only visa you can come in with. But if you are a skilled worker and your occupation is in demand, you have plenty of other visa you can come with. You can come with that 482, which is employer sponsored, 189 permanent resident, 190 permanent resident, 149 permanent resident, and another skilled employer sponsor that is a permanent resident. Yes, permanent resident, employer sponsored, employer nominated. You get a job and they do. So you see, I've counted a lot and there are more, but these are the simple ones. So it depends on who you are. Are you a skilled worker with occupation in demand, or you are a carer, or you are unskilled? Unskilled has one, and carer falls under it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Uche. I'm glad it helps. My husband is in Israel. We want to change country because they refuse to give him PR for 7 years. Oh, I can imagine. What is he doing? What is he doing in Israel, Sheva? What is his job? It's not easy to stay in a country that nothing is guaranteed. What is he doing? Guys, I think I'll be going soon. I think I've tried. I've stayed here for 1 hour, guys. Haven't I tried? What is this? Oh. Oh. So I have this thing, green list. You don't mean it. You don't mean it. Oh, so this is called green list. Oh. This is called green list. Oh my gosh, look at me at the back. Can you see me? Can you guys see what I'm doing? Is wild. You see me there? You see me there? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is my ebook. Let me talk about my ebook. Yes. This is the book. This will be my... Oh, I'll be coming live now. This is my ebook. Go buy this book. Okay? This is my ebook. I released this ebook. Please go get a copy of this ebook. Look at it. Look at it. Australia Visa Made Easy. Oh my God. Buy this book. It's on promo. It's on promo currently. If you are in Nigeria, is 10,000. If you are doing in dollars, is 15,000. So it gives you this. This is your Australia Visa Made Easy. You might buy this book and send it to your husband. It is electronic. Okay, so I will drop the link on the comment section of this. Oh, cleaner. She may not. Sorry for using. Oh, this is my. He may not be able to get something on cleaning unless he's in the country. That is the struggle. So probably it might be through you that this visa will come. Does it make sense, Sheba? Oh my gosh, I have this. So I can just leave you guys now and zoom. Okay, guys. You can drop your question and I will answer your question when I return. Yes, you can come through study. Jesus told me you can come through study. Please, you can. You can come through study. Study is a guarantee way of coming to Australia. Let nobody deceive you. It's still a guarantee way of coming to Australia. Okay? My green. They should add music to us here too. You know? What is this one? Oh, highlight saved to your channel as unlisted video. At least 1 minute of video is needed to start a highlight. Oh my God. What is highlight? I don't know. Is there any caregiver school in Australia? Yes, but it will not give you visa to come because it's just a certificate, like 6-month certificate program. It will not give you visa to come. It doesn't qualify for visa. Okay. I hope I've answered your question. Let me bring my book back. Guys, go buy my book, Australia Visa Made Easy, in your doorstep. These are the book you look at and find all these things I'm talking about. They are all there. They will help you to find a visa you're qualified for and also to see the process, step-by-step process on how to get them. Okay? All right. I don't have templates to share. I have shared some how to do this thing. I don't have a template like this too, but I showed you how to do your Australia CV. And in the start of this, we talk about Australia CV, so you can watch this video again. Okay, guys, I need to go. Okay, I need to go. I have tried though. I don't try. Okay. I don't try. I want to make sure that this thing is still showing. Okay, guys. This is my book. Go buy this book, okay? Buy this book. I see your questions. Let's see. Let's see the questions. Questions? Drop your question as you come. Drop your question as you come to be answered. Drop your question as you come. We've really done a lot today. Drop your question as you come. Mm, is there any caregiver school? Okay, we've answered that. If I choose masters by research, can I get scholarship? Yes, you can. Masters by research and PhD, there are scholarships. Okay, it's possible. Is there any cheap schools you can recommend? Cheap schools, as in university. Cheap schools won't give you a visa. That's the thing. I can't recommend. Sorry. But if you're from Nigeria, it's better you go to normal level 1 schools. Normal level 1 schools to make sure that you get your visa. You guys don't know that the main one is getting a visa. It's not even about getting admission. It's being able to get a visa. Okay, drop your question as you come. You see how I come and answer questions? Drop your question as you come. Okay,